Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV with your NFL Fade the Public video for Week 1 of the regular season this Sunday, September the 11th. I'm going to give you the most public NFL sides this weekend for both Sunday and the Monday Night Football game as well. So whether you're joining us early for Sunday or catching this video later in the weekend, I got the Monday night information for you as well. Both Sunday and Monday Pro Football. I'll let you know where the public is and where you might want to be careful this weekend in Week 1 of the NFL. Hey, don't forget, WagerTalk.com has all my official best bets for college football, pro football, and Major League Baseball each and every day. If you've been on board over the past 4 months, you're up big in all sports, and the winning's going to continue with the NFL Sunday. Super strong card for this Week 1 Sunday right now on my page at WagerTalk.com. Also, if you're joining us late on Saturday, don't forget about college football. 4-1, 80% starting college football last week on Best Bets. Looking to do the same here in the NFL for Week 1. I always start strong, and I love the card this weekend. And I've got a very special promo code for all viewers here for this video. Save 25% on any purchase this weekend on my page right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, but you must have promo code STEVE25. STEVE25 gets you 25% off instantly. Any item, regularly priced, 25% off, whether it's a single package, a 3-day, a 7-day, or a full season. Hey, look, if you're starting to take a serious investment approach, you know you want to play consistently every day, now is the time to make that commitment. Save 25% off any package, including complete seasons, right now. That's a huge discount with promo code STEVE25, WagerTalk.com. All right, there are 2 games for this Sunday, September the 11th, and Monday night, September 12th. 2 games that are extremely public. One is on Sunday, one is on Monday. Let's look at the Sunday game first. I'm also going to give you a bonus honorable mention, a game that was just a bit outside from making the cut. But let's look at that Sunday very public play. One game stood out above all the rest, an extremely public side on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern, Baltimore Ravens. Ravens opened as low as 4.5 this summer. It went up to -7 this past week, but as of Friday night heading into the weekend, it came back down to 6.5, which is a little strange because the public, the ticket count, and the money is all over the Ravens. So I was very surprised to see that buyback at +7, especially when the injury report came out and it was announced that the Jets will be without, as expected, their starting left tackle, Dwan Brown, who's out with a shoulder injury. He has been officially ruled out now. There was talk this week he probably would not play. They're going to move the right tackle over to left tackle, which means that they're going to have a true rookie now at right tackle, and that could be a problem because keep in mind, Zach Wilson is out for the next few weeks for the Jets at quarterback, which means Super Bowl champ Joe Flacco, former Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl champ quarterback Joe Flacco, will be under center. He's up there in years, obviously, in his late 30s. He's also very immobile. So they're moving George Fant over to left tackle, which means 4th-round rookie Max Mitchell will be playing right tackle. And with immobile Joe Flacco, you can understand why the public is all over the Ravens in this one. But it's a big line move. Once again, it was 4.5 this summer, went as high as 7. Now it's down to 6.5. If you like the Ravens, I'd probably grab the 6.5 because I would not be surprised if this line doesn't go back to 7 by kickoff Sunday afternoon. Once again, I'd play the Ravens now at -6.5 if you're going to play them. If you like the Jets, I'd hold off and try to get a +7 again. While I don't like to be on the public side, I can understand why they are favoring Baltimore here because head coach John Harbaugh does have a history of coming out strong. You know, whether it's the preseason in which he set an NFL record heading into this year with the 19-plus wins last year in the preseason. He won more again this year. He takes games seriously out of the gate, so you got to wonder maybe the Ravens are a little more prepared at the start of the season than some other teams that really sit everybody during the preseason. You know, last year, Ravens lost that Monday night opener at Las Vegas, 33-27 in overtime. I remember because we were actually on the Ravens in that game as a best bet, and they really should have won and covered. So that was a little bit of a fluky loss. But if you look back over recent seasons, the year before, 7-point favorite at home, he beats Cleveland 38-6. The year before that in 2019, he's a 7-point road favorite, just like this at Miami. Ravens win 59-10. Go back to 2018, 7.5-point home favorite against Buffalo. They win 47-3. The year before that in 2017, they were a 3-point dog at Cincinnati. They win 20-0. So if you look at the last 5 seasons, other than the overtime loss last year, they won by 32, 49, 44, and 20 points in Harbaugh's first game, and they were -7 or less in all of those, 7.5 or less in all of them. So hard to make a case for the Jets here, but they're a very public side. The Ravens are the most public play on Sunday in the NFL. Going to look at the Monday night game in a moment. Just a quick reminder that we only have 3 weeks of the preseason. I've said for decades now, this is my 27th football season as a full-time professional handicapper and bettor for the NFL. There's been 103 seasons now, and I've handicapped the last 27 full-time. That's over a quarter of all NFL seasons during my career. And one thing I noticed a long time ago, back when I started in the 90s, early 2000s, and I've said this for decades, is that week 1 of the regular season is basically week 5 of the preseason. Well, that was when they had 4 games. Now we only have 3 preseason games, so I have to modify that saying a bit. It's basically week 4 of the preseason. And you see some results that basically don't correlate to the rest of the season. You're going to see some blowouts here in week 1. The defending Super Bowl champs Rams get blown out on Thursday night. Now, that's not a fluke because Buffalo is the preseason favorite to win the Super Bowl this year. But keep in mind, last year, the Green Bay Packers go into New Orleans, and they get blown out in week 1. And I believe that was on this video here. Green Bay was a very public play last year in week 1, and they lost 38-3 as a 3.5-point favorite at New Orleans. Packers went on then to win 7 straight after that and finished the season overall with a 13-5 record overall. Of course, they lost their playoff game 13-4 in the regular season, and they actually lost the season finale as well. So they went 13-3 until week 17, which means they went 13-2 after that blowout loss in week 1. So be very careful not to overreact to what we see here in week 1, because these results year after year do not correlate. They don't necessarily translate to how the season is actually going to play out, because a lot of these guys have hardly played any. Any of these starters have played very limited minutes in the NFL preseason, and a lot of times this first week can be kind of random, turnover filled, as we saw with that game Thursday night. A lot of mistakes, and also fatigue, endurance could be a factor. So keep that in mind when handicapping these games. So once again, Baltimore, the most public play on Sunday. Going to have a bonus game that was just a bit outside from making the cut in a moment, but let's transfer over to that Monday night football game between the Broncos and Seahawks. Just a quick reminder, you can get 25% off any package through this week, and it actually goes through Monday night. So if you're joining us on Monday for watching this Monday night preview, get 25% off any package on my site, including full season subscriptions. Tremendous savings. They'll save you hundreds of dollars with promo code STEVE25, STEVE25 at WagerTalk.com. All right, Ravens were the most public play on Sunday. There's another game that jumped off the board as extremely public this week in week 1, and that is the Denver Broncos, minus the 6.5 on Monday Night Football at Seattle. Interesting storyline, to say the least here. Russell Wilson gets traded in the offseason to Denver. They give up a lot for him. They're hoping that gets them over the hump. This is a Broncos team that has missed the playoffs now 6 straight seasons. They're not accustomed to losing. They've had 4 straight losing years with 7 wins or less each of the past 4 seasons. New head coach Hackett, new quarterback Wilson. Here again, very limited preseason with just 3 games, but the public doesn't care. They think Russell will make a return to Seattle and win this game, and they are a very public play on Monday Night Football, laying the 6.5. It's understandable. Seattle's really decimated on defense. In fact, they've been outgained statistically in 23 of their last 34 games the past couple seasons. They went 24-11, back-to-back 12-win seasons in 2019 and 2020, and they went just 7-10 last year in 2021 with Wilson behind center. Now they have Geno Smith, but Smith is a serviceable veteran, and this is still one of the strongest home fields in football. Monday night home dogs haven't done what they did in the 70s and 80s, but week 1 Monday night home dogs do pretty well. I mentioned how the Raiders upset the Ravens last year. Monday Night Football as a home dog. And this is going to be a raucous environment here. So we'll see if the Broncos, with a new head coach, new quarterback, new schemes, are ready to go now. The public feels they are, and we'll see if Seattle is a live dog or not on Monday night. Once again, Broncos minus 6.5 Monday Night Football, an extremely public play this week, along with the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday. A few other games I was looking at where I had a little bit of public sentiment, but the one that just missed the cut is the Carolina Panthers. That goes Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern. Carolina pick'em against the Cleveland Browns. And this is an interesting game, of course, because Baker Mayfield, it's the Baker Bowl. He is now the starting quarterback for the Panthers this week, former Cleveland Brown. So obviously he will be focused just like Russell Wilson. So 2 of the 3 public situations, we've got the quarterback playing for a different team, and the public is backing him. Maybe that's a coincidence, maybe it's not, but the public is leaning towards Carolina as well on Sunday afternoon. Big line move in this game. This summer, we saw Cleveland anywhere from a 4 to 4.5 favorite back in May went down to 2, -1, and then within the last month, it flipped. Carolina became a 1 to 1.5 point favorite, but now as we head into the weekend, it's back down to pick'em. So this is a true pick'em now, 50-50 prop, no point spread, but the public is siding pretty heavily with the Carolina Panthers in this one. Of course, Deshaun Watson out the first 11 games out of 17 here for the Browns. Their over-under season win total is going to be about 9.5 with him playing. It's now 8. However, Carolina's is just 6.5, and yet the game is a pick'em. So even though the Browns are still expected to be the better team, the public is jumping all over the Panthers this week. I shouldn't say all over. This game just missed the cut. But if you're looking for a third public play, Carolina would be the one I would say was the third most public this week. But once again, Ravens Sunday and Broncos Monday night, very public sides, about as public as we'll probably see all season. It's pretty heavy on both of those. And then a little bit of a public lean towards the Carolina Panthers pick 'em on Sunday afternoon as well. Hey, I hope you found this information useful. We'll be doing this each and every week for the NFL, my Fade the Public video right here on WagerTalk TV. Usually we'll get it up on Saturday afternoon, so you have plenty of time Saturday night and all Sunday to watch this information and use it as you make your pro football bets. Don't forget, I also do a college football top 25 video every Friday night, and that plays into Saturday. So if you're joining us on Saturday right now, go back and check that out. As 2 of the 3 top 25 head-to-head matchups are night games for Saturday night, including the late game at 10:15 Eastern Saturday night between Baylor and BYU. So if you're joining us Saturday, click on over after this video and watch my college football top 25 preview. I do that every week. I analyze all the top 25 matchups. I give you my personal proprietary power ratings for every game so you know where the line value is, and also matchup analysis and let you know which way I lean when I see value. If you found this useful, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit subscribe. We hit 100,000 subscribers this past week here on WagerTalk TV. We went over 29 million views this week as well, all time on this channel. Thank you to everyone out there who watches and supports this network. And thank you if you've hit subscribe. If not, do us a favor. Take 2 seconds right now. Hit subscribe while you're watching. And if you want instant alerts when this Fade the Public video goes live every weekend, hit the bell for instant alerts. Thumb up if you like it. And most importantly, leave me comments below. You know I love my comments. Let me know your thoughts on these public plays. Let me know your best bets for both Sunday and Monday Night Football. And also, let me know your survivor picks. Week 1, everyone's alive still in their survivor contest for now. And just a quick note, one of the uses of this public information isn't necessarily to play on or against teams. First of all, I use it as a filter. Sometimes it keeps me off a side or gets me on the other side if it's a very anti-contrarian play. But keep in mind with contests, a little game theory here, you want to try to be on games that are the opposite side when you like the play. Don't just blindly play the opposite sides because it's contrarian, but you can catch and gain some ground because if a lot of the sides are on one side in a contest, like a pick 5 contest, like the Westgate Super Contest or other ones out there at Circa, not only would you get a win, but a lot of more people are going to get a loss if you're on the other side of it. And same thing with the Survivor contest. Look, Baltimore is going to be a very popular Survivor pick this week, especially since they're so public. Don't think the Jets are going to necessarily win that game, but you might want to stay off that one and use a different pick for your Survivor because if the Jets pull the upset, you know a lot of people are getting eliminated. So you don't necessarily always have to win. You just have to survive. That's why it's called a Survivor, and hope other people get bumped out sooner. So I would expect the Ravens to probably be the most popular Survivor pick this week as well. I'm not saying take the Jets to win outright, but you might want to use one of the other games and then hope that you catch a break and New York pulls the upset. So some ways to use this public information as we go throughout the season. I wanted to mention, especially here in Week 1, when all of you are still alive in your Eliminator and Survivor contests. Hey, best of luck, by the way, if you're in any of those contests. I'm going to have more information each and every week going forward on some contest picks as well, working on another project here at WagerTalk TV. Don't forget also, leave me your comments below, as I mentioned. Let me know your Survivor pick, your Eliminator pick for Week 1. I love the feedback. I love hearing from all of you, and I reply back. I read each and every comment. Best of luck this weekend. Once again, if you'd like to take advantage of that tremendous offer, it's this weekend only through Monday Night Football. 25% off any purchase with promo code STEVE25, STEVE25. Steve25 gets you 25% off any purchase, whether it's a 1-day, 3-day, 7-day, or a full season, which will save you hundreds of dollars. Now is the time to act because it's the biggest discount you're going to get. Get on board now. We started college football 4-1, 80% last week, including that 3-0 sweep on Saturday. We have a huge NFL Week 1 card going this Sunday. Save 25% right now. Steve25, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Hey, follow me on Twitter if you're not already doing so. Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merril, M-E-R-R-I-L on Twitter. And I'll be back this week on numerous WagerTalk TV shows right here on this channel. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the games this weekend, and best of luck.